Cause I'm feeling like I'm winning and I'm feeling like I gotta get away. Better know that I don't and I won't ever stop. Cause you know I gotta win every day. She really wanna pop me. Just know that you will never flop me. And I know that I gotta be a little cocky. You ain't never gonna stop me. Every time I come a nigga gotta set it, then I gotta go and then I gotta get it.
What is up, guys? It's your boy Ano Gamer. Today we're back with another video. So pretty much in this video, guys, we are going to be reacting to a horror animation by Onesie. I don't know how to say that name, but by Onesie Entertainment. You know, it's called True Scary and I can't read. I'm sorry. It's called True Scary Imaginary Friend Story Animated. So we're going to react to this, guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and let's get into the reaction. Let's go. All right.
I have a sister who got married when she was 18.
18?
She had a daughter named Susie.
Damn.
Her husband was unemployed. She had to work 2 jobs to support herself, her daughter, and her husband.
Okay, wait, listen. Fam. How are you going to marry at 18 and the husband is unemployed? You're 18 years old, you got married, and the man of the house is unemployed. What? Nah, bro, that's something. No, it's kind of suspicious, but what?
Every day, she left the house at 8 a.m. And she only returned around 8 p.m. every night. Around this time,
That's a long time. I mean, she got 2 jobs.
Susie had an
damn.
imaginary friend. She told my sister it was a little girl named Jessica.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm actually not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm the only kid, but when I was a kid, bro, I did not have no imaginary friend. You hear the stories about all these kids having imaginary friends, but I never had an imaginary friend. That's kind of weird, don't you think? Like having one. Like all you kids out there having imaginary friends, that's weird, bro. You're crazy? What are you talking to? No, there's nothing there.
Susie would talk about her all the time. My sister even overheard her talking to Jessica. It creeped her out, and after a while, she told Susie she was forbidden to talk about the girl. We weren't allowed to mention.
And that's one thing you don't do, first of all. That's one thing you don't do. If your child is talking to something that isn't even there, and you go to her and tell her not to talk to it, you done goofed up, bro. You messed up. That thing she's talking to that you don't see it, but she does, is going to come kill you for stopping her to talk to that demon. You will see what's going to happen next.
Jessica when we came over to visit. One day, Susie told her mom, Jessica is mad at you because you don't believe she's real.
GG. That is GG.
She comes to play with.
Whenever a kid talking to something, always believe the kid. Always believe that whatever the kid is talking to is real. Because if you don't, you're dead.
When Daddy closes the closet door after you leave, and he lets us out before you come home.
Wait, what?
My sister had no idea this was happening. Her husband was supposed to be watching Susie during the day. Instead, he would lock her in the closet with a box of cereal and leave her there all day. But my sister discovered what.
No wonder your kid is imagining freaking people. How do you leave a kid in a closet? Oh my god. She has nobody to talk to. So she's talking to herself. Boom. Her imaginary friend comes out of nowhere.
Going. She kicked her husband out. The poor little girl spent so much time all alone, locked in a closet that she had conjured up an imaginary playmate.
Is that really what's happening to kids these days? They see this talking to them and they don't care. They see this demon with big smile, red eyes, red pupils, and then black outline of the eye. They see this and don't say anything? That's crazy.
My sister divorced her husband and got custody of Susie. She decided to move out of the house they were renting. When the moving van came, the old man who owned the house came over to help them. He was talking to my sister and said, I was always worried about your little girl on those basement stairs. My granddaughter fell down those basement stairs and broke her neck. She died in front of the closet down.
This old man knew what he was doing. How are you going to let them live in that house when your granddaughter died in that house? What's wrong with you? Oh my God.
When she heard that, my sister got the chills. What was her name, she asked. It wasn't Jessica, was it? The old man looked at her and said her name was Jessica. She was only 4 years old. She couldn't say it properly. And how did you know that's how she said her name, Jessica? How did you know? My sister was in denial. She told him she didn't know what he was talking about. She refused to talk about it, grabbed the last of her things, and left the house for good. Even today, we're still not allowed to talk about Susie and her imaginary friend, Jessica. My sister remarried a few years later, and Susie got her a great new stepdad. But Susie, when we speak alone, she always brings up that little girl and what she looked like. And it still creeps me out to this day, because I don't really believe in that type of stuff with ghosts and paranormal, but there's no way that Susie could have known about that little girl. But who
It's
knows?
facts.
Maybe they are real. Maybe not.
Nah, bro, they're not real. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe in it. You know what? I believe it. Like the mom said before. Again, I believe every single story that happens on the internet. Do you understand? Because if you say you don't believe it, it's gonna happen to you, and you're dead, fam. Boom. Well, that'll be it for the video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And goodbye.